Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. And if you like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Remember that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. And it's a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel and you really want to see what's up. Okay. All the welcome on this channel and all contributions are highly appreciated. Okay. Collective, the message is I have the download I receive is that when you know what is going on, if you were playing a game, if you were even doing a puzzle, and you had the answers in your head, in your pocket, written on your hand, written on your arm, it would make the challenge easy. It's just like taking a test in grade school. Maybe you cheated and you had the answers written on your hand. It would make the test easy. We're put here on planet Earth to learn lessons, to ascend, to find ways not to repeat those lessons, but always look for the light in dark situations. No matter how hard, tragic, or tumultuous, if I said that right, they may seem or be. Spirit is saying when you know the answers, when you know what is going on, you should not take it so hard or internalize it as something negative. When you feel you are experiencing some kind of resistance, or maybe someone is showing a disinterest in you, something you are doing, maybe your character is being slandered, maybe there's rumors being spreaded, any kind of negative energy you may experience in your life on this path. Spirit is saying when you know what's going on, you are ahead of the game. You're 10 steps ahead. And so, with this being known, because you've just been given confirmation and the answer, duality exists in all things, the negative and the positive. Okay, so Spirit is saying for someone, and many people watching this video, you need to work on being more encouraged and increasing your confidence. You cannot allow your faith to waver, though there will be times where you may feel weak, then strong, weak, then strong. Spirit is saying for you to put your energy towards building your confidence, building your tenacity, being able to be strong, to stand 10 toes down in whatever you are dealing with or coping with in life. This is for circumstances that you feel are challenging for you, whether it's spiritual, emotional, or something in the physical, or some kind of relationship, or something with your employment, whatever it is. Life will throw you multiple curveballs. And as I speak to you, collective, I'm speaking to myself, but you must be able to be confident and stand 10 toes down and not let people, I'm hearing people, Spirit is saying, waver your confidence in your faith. You're not responsible for anyone's happiness. You're not put here to move around as if you're on eggshells. There are going to be people who will resist you. There are going to be people who are not going to be in agreement of you or what you're doing, but they don't want you focusing. Your spirit team does not want you focusing on that. In order to be happy in life, and I'm talking about genuine happiness, standing in your authenticity, walking in your purpose, being grateful, being able to applaud for people if you witness them progressing in any way, and just expressing love and being cordial with those who are around you. Doesn't matter what your skin color is, doesn't matter what's in your bank account or what kind of moisturizer you use, okay? But either way, there's a need for someone to strongly work on their confidence. There's something you're trying to build. There's something you've been working on and you've been starting, stopping. Okay, let's go. Okay, no, we're not going to do it right now. And Spirit wants you to be consistent. You can take a break whenever necessary. You must do everything within balance. But do not allow people outside of you to make you dim your light, change who you are, or feel timid, or if you can't, as if you can't achieve. Because anyone who you consider, collective, to be successful will agree with what I'm about to say to you. There are going to be many tests and challenges along the way. And the more successful you try to become, or not, excuse me, let me take try back. That's low vibrational. The more successful we will become, there will be an opposing energy trying to make you feel as if you don't belong, you're not good enough, you're not qualified enough, or you said something wrong, or you didn't do it this way, or everybody else does it that way. Spirit is saying, make your path a path of your own and continue to be the example of what has not been seen. Continue to be the example, collective, of what has not been seen. Be unique, be different, do it different, whatever it is for you. I have a number 3. Inspiration unlocks the door. Solutions are the key to success and more. Miracles and insight are easy to trace once the final piece tumbles in place. And that final piece is your confidence. That's you working on your confidence and doing work that will help you build moving forward. So you may want to go into reflection, maybe get you a pen and paper, maybe do some research. I don't know. Maybe you want to get into meditation, increase your prayer, read some scriptures, affirmations, do some things. Spirit is saying find a couple of things, at least 2 to 3 things, okay? And you don't have to do them all every day of your life, but rotate. Every day we have different moods. Everybody's mood is not the same every day, okay? But every day we have different moods. But when you are in the mood, and only you know when you need some upliftment, choose to do that thing that makes you feel great. If it's turning on some music and dancing, a song that lifts your spirit, because music is powerful as well, as long as you utilize it in the right way, okay? Well, do that. Turn on your favorite music, find that high vibrational music, some Alice Coltrane, Pharoah Sanders, okay? Or whatever works for you. Okay. I don't know why I put what I like in there, but either way, you know, uh, do some prayer, some meditation, or affirmations, and you can create your own affirmations. It does not have to look or sound like anyone else's. Okay. If you want to look in the mirror and say, I am all that and I love myself, that is an affirmation. Okay. If you want to look in the mirror and say, I am a millionaire and I'm going to have more, that is an affirmation. I'm just giving you examples. So you need to be courageous and focused on that. Never mind focusing on these people outside of you, because the goal is to hinder you, to stop you. People are put, in certain places on your path strategically to make you feel some kind of way, to get you in that energy of, oh, I don't want to do it today. Oh, they're getting on my nerves. And you know what? I'm just going to forget it. People are, and it's just a test to challenge you to see how bad do you really want it? Do you really want it? Or are you pump faking? Is this for you? Is this for you? Is this who you are? Okay. And so these tests and these challenges are to make you stronger. And so when you feel like that, they're saying for you to flip it and reverse it. Do not get into any disagreement, verbal argument, or any confrontation with anyone regarding your life choices. I repeat, do not get into any verbal or physical altercation or any confrontation with anybody over your life choices. You are an adult. You have free will. Doesn't matter how you was raised. You kept having birthdays, so that means you are an adult, and you have free will. And so Spirit is saying, don't become so upset. One second, I'll go out break. Don't become so upset. Don't allow people to get you off your square, take you out your frame. Don't give your power away. Sometimes we have to go in silence. Sometimes we have to go in solitude. Solitude is not a negative thing. It does not mean that you are depressed. It means that you love yourself and you're giving yourself nothing less than the best. That's what solitude is. That's what hermit energy is. It's going within and connecting with the Christ within. It's giving your body, mind, and spirit an aura, a rest, a break. Silence is good for the soul. Silence is good for the soul, collective. And so this reading here is for a large portion of people that really needs to hear it, because the key is your confidence. That's what is missing. The moment you choose to work on that, and increasingly, whenever you get in that mood, when you feel fed up, when you about to feel like you about to slap somebody in 10 minutes, keep your hands to yourself. We don't promote violence, but it's your confidence. Make sure you're pouring into yourself, and make sure you're surrounding yourself with people who allow you to be you and make you feel confident as well. Meaning, if you're around people who like to make fun of you, just be disrespectful towards you, and then maybe when you check them on it, they call you sensitive or tell you tripping or you all in your feelings, that means you're around the wrong group of people. You should be around people who are high vibing, who do not have it on their mind to say anything that is hurtful to you or that will project negative energy onto you. You should not be around people who want to body shame you. I don't care what size you are. We all are beautiful, okay? All right. And the only thing, you need to be beautiful to you. That's what matters, okay? So we don't need to be around people who body shame us, family or not. If you are around people who do this, who like to throw shots at you, who likes to make you the center of attention, and it doesn't mean you're weak because you don't want to be around these people. It means you're choosing self-preservation. And if you're going to work on progressing, hanging around these kind of people will lower your vibration, will keep your frequency low, which means we'll do what? Here we go. Magnetize the wrong energy. Magnetize the wrong energy. So you have to learn how to recognize when someone is not for you. Spirit is saying you need to no longer be present for these things to take place. There's somebody who keeps showing up to a family member's house, a friend. This could be your lover, your woman, or your man, an associate. You keep showing up somewhere. You need to decline those invites. You don't need to announce your arrival or your departure. You have no business being around people who are disrespectful to you. Okay? Every time you're around, they want to make you the laughing stock. Every time. Come on now, pay attention to patterns. When things are repetitive, they're showing you how they feel, their true colors. I see your true colors shining through. They're showing you who they are. And in the words of the great Maya Angelou, I would simply believe them. If you were sitting around having drinks and you agreed to play the dozens with someone and crack jokes on each other, which, okay, I guess, but to always show up and you're always the laughing stock or the center of attention, always, that's a problem. That's a spiritual nudge. And things will keep happening and it'll get worse and worse. You'll come away from that party or that setting feeling more depleted, more angry. It'll play out in the back of your mind because those are seeds of doubt. Those are seeds of doubt. Even when you say, oh, we were just joking, we were just playing. The spirit doesn't know whether you're joking or not. Words are powerful. You have to be mindful, even what you allow people to say to you. Folks need to be mindful what they put on their body. Different images and labels on clothing, bags. It matters. It matters. You can do what you want. We all have free will, but you'll get the same results. And it's okay. But it's a good idea to be mindful of what you're putting on your body, like those personality tees. Be mindful what you're saying. Be mindful what you're vibrating, what you're alluring to you. And I've seen some things, and I'm pretty sure you have too. Everything kiki ha ha until you magnetize that energy to you. Be mindful. That's a whole nother video. But I am mindful if I'm in the store shopping, and I love personality teas, but it gotta have something positive on it for me. I'm not putting it on my body. I'm not putting it on my child either. They can't wear it either. Mm-mm. Nope. Something negative, something low. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So there's a need to work on that confidence. You want to be able to stand in your power and represent the fearless person that you are. There are some things you have been trying to unlock, and you often you could be visualizing yourself standing in your power in this energy here. Okay, this Queen of Wands. I'm sorry, not Queen, King of Wands energy. Being in leadership, being successful, standing in authority. Enjoying your bliss, enjoying your fortune, enjoying your prosperity. Even the children, even the family. Tune out the negativity, the naysayers. Have no conversation for them. Treat toxic people when they are speaking to you. If you're ever in a situation, maybe this is at work and it's something you can't do about. Maybe it's a coworker who's always they're chatty patty, they're always cackling and they like to throw their little shots, don't be around them if you can, but or if you're in a situation where you're at work and you have to work with them, because maybe depending on what kind of work you do, maybe you work in a factory and they're on the same line you on and y'all side by side and they're talking their issues. You have to tune people out and keep a tunnel vision. There is no need to give in to the foolishness. Don't let nobody trick you out of your spot. It's a trick. It's a setup to see, will you allow them to take you there? That's all it is. Nothing less and nothing more. But I would tune them out. I would treat them as if it's a foreign language and there's no interpreter available. Whenever a toxic person tries to communicate, whom I know is not for me, I would treat them like a foreign language and there's no interpreter. That means no communication can take place. Because I don't know what you're talking about. I don't want to know, and there's nobody here to deliver the message. Tune them out and stay focused, because I get it. There are situations where you can't remove. Maybe this is at work. And depending on what you do, maybe you're placed with this person to work for a certain amount of time or hours. Tune them out, and eventually that energy will dissipate. See, the test is they want to see, can they trigger you? And I don't care how long they do it. Continue to ignore them. That means no communication, no eye contact. If this is at work, no communication, no eye contact. And number 3, no gossiping to nobody about how you feel about that person, what they did, or nothing. You're going to act like they're not there. No, you're not going to act. They ain't there. All you see is the time clock and your job description and going home. That's all you see, because that's what you're there for anyway. And eventually that negative energy will dissipate. It will go on about its business. Whew. Work on that confidence. The image that this person is seeing is not real. This is the true image. This is fake. This is what people want you to see. This is what they want you to feel about yourself and see. This is fake, though. This is not real. This is projection, negative projection from haters, from miserable, unhappy, insecure people. That's what this is right here. This is what they want you to see, because this is how they feel in the inside. And misery loves company. You got to make sure you let them know you can't join them, but you do that while being speechless. And you can keep your peace and your grace about yourself while you're doing it. Straight up. Folks are concerned. They see how bright you are. They are concerned about you building things for the long haul. Okay. Generational wealth, breaking those habits, generational curses, generational habits. They're concerned about you breaking the patterns. They're concerned about you conquering things. They're concerned about you conquering things that maybe they never had a chance to conquer. These could be things that they wish they could do, but they never got a chance to do it. And then they see you doing it. Oh, you think they don't feel some kind of way? But you owe no one anything. You owe them nothing. You owe it to yourself to live your best life while you're here. Be grateful each and every day, no matter where you are in life, no matter what's going on with you. Understand that things are always changing. So whatever your situation is, it won't be that way forever. But bet on you. Give yourself a shot at living your best life. That means do what you love. We all are different. You're supposed to love something different. You're supposed to be different. You like wearing polka dot socks, wear them polka dot socks. And I've been mentioning polka dot socks a lot. I think I need to buy me some polka dot socks. I'm into stuff like that. Plaid polka dot, I love it. Loud, proud, I love it. Yeah. If you want to mix polka dot and plaid, do that. Do that. If you want to dye your hair orange and blue, do it. Do it. People will always have something to say, Opinions are like ashtrays. Everybody's got one, okay? We have the King of Pentacles here. The King of Pentacles. So you must be determined in order to step into this leadership, this authority. You must continue to be determined. Let nobody waver your faith. Don't let nobody waver your faith. Tell them to move over. Move over. Move over. Yeah, you might as well have fun, live your life, do what you love. There's folks that want to see you in this pain. Yes, we experience life. We all go through ish. We're supposed to. That's how we learn. This wouldn't, Mother Gaia would not be the beautiful elements and all that she is without experiences. We wouldn't learn, we wouldn't grow, we wouldn't know. Some people are able to get over heartache, some aren't. There are some people still, screaming and shouting to the ether, wanting to overcome, and they can't because they're blocking themselves. And they're blocking themselves by focusing on other people and projecting negative energy. So since there's a misappropriation with their energy and they're focusing on other people, they're missing the boat. But the goal is for you not to allow these people who are carrying this heartache or this pain to affect your existence or your being, because they're going to be everywhere. I don't care if you relocate to another job, another neighborhood, whatever, another state, whatever. It's going to be something there that you may not be in agreement with. But look at it as a test. This is a test, and I'm going to pass it. You don't want to perish from planet Earth with the shoulda, woulda, coulda theory, because you allow the opinions of others to hinder you, stop you. You don't want to be overly concerned with the cool kids are thinking and saying. Look at the cool kids now. What are they doing? I wonder what the cool kids are going to say about me. Never mind that. They ain't paying your bills. They will not be there when you got to make life decisions. Okay? You got to give no fucks about it. If anything, connect with source, connect with spirit. It doesn't matter what your belief system is. All are welcome on this channel. Okay? This channel is not created to try to influence anyone to change who they are, because what is for you is for you. And whatever your belief system is, that's your business. Stand on it. This is not a channel to debate about what path you are on. We all are spiritual beings. We all have a mission and a purpose to fulfill. It's up to us individually to tap into that potential. No one can force us. It happens for each and every one of us on our own time, on its own time. No one can force you. That's between you and divine. That's personal. That's private. That's a solo project. So in order to maintain that balance, you or someone could have Sagittarius placement with temperance. It's going to take that confidence. Tune people out. You do not have to become confrontational. You do not have to scream. I'm talking to somebody who's ready to punch somebody in the face. Don't do it. Don't do it, Miss Silly. Don't do it. Don't do it. You ready to lash? Don't do it. It is not worth it. And then we got the Hierophant. We got Spirit like, ha ha ha. It's all a test. Look at that beautiful laugh. Like, ha ha. It's all a test. It's just to help you to ascend and get to a higher state of being. It's just a test. Don't take it so personal. Relax. Relax. Tune out the nonsense. If it ain't for you, ignore it. Do the best you can. It's just a test. Straight up, though. We need confidence to do everything. You need confidence to wake up every day. Real talk, to show up at work, to be loving towards your family. It takes confidence to do all that. It takes some kind of energy to keep generating constantly within you, within the spirit, so you can show up every day for yourself. It's necessary, especially if you want that wheel to keep turning in your favor. It's necessary. The work is required and it's necessary. Who cares what somebody else is thinking? Let me tell you something. Somebody got something crazy to say about you in their head. Let me tell you something. That's something they made up in their head. That ain't got nothing to do with you. And you ain't got time to be, You ain't got time for that. This is what they want to do. They want to project the temptation. Oh, let me say something. Oh, here go a real infantile one. Let me walk past and bump him and see, can I make him mad? Or let me look at him a certain way. Or let me say something, see, can I irritate him? Watch this. I'm about to go sit over here. I'm about to go do, it's just them allowing this energy to work through them because they have no control of themselves. These kind of people are on a puppet string. They're working for another party here, another entity here. They're connected to a different kind of frequency. They have no control. They don't want to have control, nor do they want to learn about having their own control of their lives and who they are and how to stop being a hater and stop going to 7-Eleven and getting the big Coke gulps of haterade with extra ice with the long straw. And some of them go back for seconds. They'll the whole cup and go back for another cup of haterade. But the key to unlocking the miracles to success in your life is you working on your confidence collectives. This concludes the read. I trust and hope it assists you for your highest good. Later.